Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Deontay Wilder suggests he is done with boxing. He has accomplished his ultimate goal 10 times. Deontay Wilder may still have a lot left in his gas tank and can comfortably aim towards another title run in the vicious heavyweight division. Although the back-to-back losses against Tyson Fury have made him look human in the ring, Wilder's scratchy knockout power can still trouble a lot of contenders in this category. Furthermore, Wilder is still a legitimate name in the existing title race and seems to be one win away from going for another championship bout. However, we may have seen the last of him in the squared circle. Having defended his WBC title a record 10 times before losing it to Fury, the Bronze Bomber believes he has fulfilled his goals in the sport more than what he had envisioned. In a chat with the Byron Scott podcast, Wilder sat down with his wife, Telly Swift, and recalled how he could materialize the promise he made to his daughter when she was just a year old. And here's Deontay Wilder talking it.
I don't take that back. I just learned from the situation.
Hold on.
Hello there.
Hold on, guys. Waiting for the thing to come up.
Guys, what's happening? This is Off the Dribble with your boy Byron Scott. This is another episode, and these are two of my favorite people in the world. And you know how you meet people and you haven't known them for a long, long time, but you feel like you have? These two people, I feel like, well, every time we see them, we already say it anyway. They family to me. And this is my boy, WBC heavyweight champion from 215 to 220. 10 times he fought with the title and defended it successfully. One of the most decorated boxers in today's games, Deontay Wilder, and his beautiful fiance. We'll talk a little bit more about my girl. Taking sweet. But these are my folks. These are my folks, okay? I mean, you guys are going to have a good time talking. But before we do, just like I do on every show, I'm going to give Tell him that. We give my boy D this. You know, we always got a toast to the episode.
Yes, sir.
And to my fans. To my fans. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Put a little eyes.
I did. I looked you dead in your eyes. I promise I did.
See, that's what I love about them. They're a lot like Cece and I as well. You know, met almost at the same time as well. You know, it's just been a blessing to get to know these two and watch their journey. I'm going to start with my boy D. You know, I'm trying to get that. Okay, you got one right there. I'm going to start with my boy D. Like I said, one of the most decorated boxers, heavyweights that we've had in our time in a long time. This man has pretty much done everything you can do in the world of boxing. I was, had the pleasure of going to his last fight against Tyson Fury, and a lot of you folks don't know some of the things that went on in that fight that Dee can kind of tell you about. But I talked to him earlier about this man got more fans after the fight. You know, he had a great following, but after the fight, had so much more respect from people in the fight game around the world that saw the fight against Fury. And I've been, I was there personally. You know, we were supporting you guys as we always will and always do. And sit there, and I felt for you because I know how much work you put into this, and I know how bad you want that title. But tell the people some of the things, because I'm not going to talk about what you just got off not too long ago. But tell the people a little bit about that fight and how that fight went down, and some of the things that occurred during that fight as well.
Right. I mean, it was always an amazing experience every time I come out to town. You know, coming into my fans, seeing the audience, just feeling gathering the energy from the atmosphere. So it's always a pleasure to see it. You know, it's been like a 2-year layoff, dealing with the world,
Right.
and going to court and dealing with COVID, and so many different things. So it was very refreshing to get back up in there. And then the fun, we made it historic. People after the fight, people, a lady heavyweight fights that ever seen in their life. So, you know, and I always, like I told her, although we didn't get what we want, God is good, man. You know, he's so amazing. Because it's, you know, having a loving family and loving people around me, you know, always keep me lifted and humble and motivated to get, you know, as long as I'm able and willing and my body is ready to go, get up and try it again, I'm doing it. That's the hard part about getting up. Yeah. So many people, you know, they you know, want to stay on top or want to get to a top, but it's like then when you fall, how you get back up? That's all the question. How you get back and continue to do stuff, you know what I mean? Especially if you feel like they didn't got humiliated or got embarrassed or something like that. I don't look at it like right at all, you know what I mean? I look at it, you know, I knew it's gonna be a tough task for me, you know, in this sport because of what I stand for. You know, passionate about what I stand for, and I'm not shy of it. You know what I mean? Don't be unapologetic about it. You know what I mean? It takes a big responsibility, you know, to maintain it and to keep true to yourself. I mean, if people try to break it, and to not promote certain messages. And, you know, I know that when I speak and say certain things, man, you know, I gather people. You know, people gravitate to what I say, and I draw in people. And you know, I love to do that because I have so much good in my heart, so much that I want to give out to. And I love seeing people make it. All people, especially mine. You know what I mean? I love seeing things, you know, making it. But you know, in that fight, I broke my hand early. You know, which you know, I'm always breaking something. Yeah, so it made it an interesting fight to continue maybe 11 rounds more. Continue, I think I broke it in like third round. I broke it. And I had to fight 11 more rounds. And then my equilibrium was knocked out around the fourth round. And that first one there, so I'm like, I'm seeing shit. You know what I mean? The whole
all type of shit going on now.
Oh man, I tried to go back to my corner one time, and then blue and then white came together. In my head, I'm still thinking about. So I had to make a decision like which corner to go to. There was a lot of stuff going on, but you know, I don't take that back. I just learn from situations. It just makes myself stronger. Yeah. It was always this point in time. You know, my main goal was to come in this sport. I promised my daughter that the only reason I got into it, my daughter was born with spinal bifida. Her name is Wilder. I told her at 1 year old. Looked in her eyes, and I said, "Daddy will be a heavyweight champion. He's gonna be able to support you being a heavyweight." And that was my ultimate goal up in here. And I accomplished that 10 times. God bless me and my family. So with that being said, I can't complain about that at all. I'm always happy and I'm always excited.
You know what? Every time I see you, you have a presence, a spirit.
Okay, that's on the Byron Scott podcast. You guys can look that up on YouTube. I just wanted to play a little bit of it. Deontay sound very humble. Sounds like, you know, he had a long run, and for him to call it quits now, the only problem I had with Deontay Wilder was when he was making excuses. That's it. As a man and God of faith, I have no problem with Deontay Wilder, but I lost respect for him, and I can't get that out my head when you blame the costume and then your trainer who had your back out of everybody. I just don't respect that. But for him speaking now and him retiring, I hope whatever endeavors he gets into, I pray he's successful. I believe he'll be successful. I don't like to see him leave now. I think he has some more. I still think, you know, he could get better, work on his boxing. If he worked on his boxing, Deontay would be unstoppable. But he doesn't work on his boxing. He doesn't have the fundamentals. And this is what held him back. This is why he's not the champion. This is why Fury's better than him. You know, look, I root for the brother man. But if the brother man ain't showing me that he the right man, he don't get my support. That just is what it is. And you could get mad at that or upset at that, but hey, that's how I feel. So I'm gonna have an all-day stream. I'm finna get it started after this video. Just have some things to get done. I'm watching the Pro Bowl. It's terrible. They just need to get rid of the Pro Bowl. Just get rid of the Pro Bowl. I mean, it's terrible. These guys are playing like half, like below half speed. It's like, and then when they tackle each other, it's two-hand touch or a wrap up. It's like, come on, it's terrible. Guys don't even really want to play, you know. But thank you guys for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, just go to the description box, hit that link, and you know, you can get to my Cash App. You could donate $1, donate $1 million, whatever you're willing to give, we accept it. And the super chat work, man. You can super chat $1, $5, or $10. Anything over $20, send that to my Cash App. So thank you for listening, and we out. Live Boy and Deezy. 1.